For more on the tightened security in Europe, I spoke with Peter Vincent. He's on the ground at The Hague, where they are trying to tackle this issue. He's also the director for international policy at BORDERPOL, the World Border Organization. I asked him about the difficulties of transitioning from ideas to execution.
It's a challenge, Mike. Unfortunately and tragically, the Charlie Hebdo terrorist attack and more recent terrorist attack in Paris has really galvanized support to move from the theoretical, from the possible to actual action. And unfortunately, it took a number of people to lose their lives to spur that sort of necessary commitment to engaging in action to achieve this goal.
Does the EU need something like the CIA here that we have in the United States?
Well, with respect to the passenger name record system, after 8 years of agonizing false starts and setbacks, it appears that the European Union is finally tantalizingly close to issuing a so-called PNR directive, which would allow the sharing of information regarding passengers traveling into the European Union and out of the European Union. It's a compromise directive. Privacy is adequately protected, and I think the folks on the security side feel that they will be able to obtain enough information to protect their communities. With respect to shutting borders down temporarily or permanently, as you know, the 26 Schengen countries that benefit by a sort of borderless system without passport controls once individuals are within the European Union has, under a particular provision in the particular Schengen border code, suspended temporarily those border controls for reasons of national security and public policy. Of course, Greece has done that temporarily, Hungary temporarily, Germany has done it as well, Slovakia, and even the Netherlands. It really gets to the heart of the Schengen system, which is greatly valued in terms of European normalization and integrity, and is something that is quite popular, of course, with travelers from the European Union. There has been significant debate as to whether or not countries should stray from that particular code and put border fences up and barbed wire and that sort of thing in order to help deal with this massive influx of irregular individuals coming from North Africa, coming from Afghanistan, coming from sub-Saharan Africa. It really is a mass migration challenge for the European Union, and individual countries, some are impacted more than others. And so I know the European Union is working very, very hard on that. They're trying to address the situation without completely undercutting the very valuable principles of the Schengen free travel zone.
A lot of people thinking about this issue, and obviously you can prevent tons and tons of terrorist attacks. There only needs to be one that's successful, and then people are like, what are you guys doing? Obviously, there's been a lot of steps taken. Are there some steps that still need to be taken?
Well, governments and civil society generally can always do more. However, as you point out, the terrorists only need to be correct once. And here from The Hague, I can tell you that the colleagues that I've been working with and meeting with that handle these particular issues feel like there could be more done, but at what cost, at what risk to their privacy and their way of life. Of course, the terrorists win if we alter our ways of life and we act differently, and so it becomes a balancing test between enforcement, obviously on the one hand, versus the other qualities of life, the privacy issues and the ability to move freely. So, I do think that greater communication, especially between the respective intelligence agencies, is important, and I think they're working on that diligently, given the recent attacks in Paris.